video, I am going to explain everything you need to know about IELTS writing section. In task 1, the candidate has to write a descriptive report of 150 words about the graphic or pictorial information like tables, charts and diagrams provided. This task has to be completed in around 20 minutes. The information provided will mostly be a visual representation of an event and requires to be summarized in full. It is mandatory that the information be given in your own words and is a paragraph without any notes or bullet points. The task ought to be written in an academic or formal style, focusing on the major details in the image. The minor details may be skipped out, but it should contain a minimum of 150 words and a maximum of as many words can be written under the stipulated time. Something important to know is that you may be penalized if your answer strays away from the topic or is not completed. Moving on to how to prepare for task 1. It's important to understand what exactly is expected from you in this section. Here, the examiner will gauge your choice of words and ideas in response to the given graph or pictorial information. You have to summarize the given information that will test your ability and aptitude for reporting the main features, describing and comparing the data in the given graph. It's a description of the complete information provided. The line graph section is very easy. With little practice, one can get very good score. This section is similar to data interpretation section of other competitive exams. The only difference is that in other competitive exams, you are asked to solve questions based on the graphs, whereas in IELTS, a student is required to interpret the graph and write the gist of the graphs. Hence, in both the cases, you need the same skill sets to solve the graph section. That is why we recommend every B.Tech student to prepare for IELTS even in case you don't have any plan to do masters abroad. The course content of the IELTS is very useful for competitive exams or for campus recruitment. Steps to follow. Step 1. First, understand the graph. Your introduction should include paraphrasing the graph. That is, what all this graph is about. Step 2. Analyze the graph. Try to find the main trends and any other key features in your writing. Step 3. Differentiate. Try to separate the important details from not so important details. This is a very important step. Examiner will be impressed if your answers include differentiating details. Step 4. Compare and contrast. When you analyze the graphs, you will come to know what the key information is, and this information has to be used to compare and contrast with other details. This is very easy to do. It will give a sense that you have understood the graph well. Step 5. Stick to the word limit and refrain from making spelling and grammatical mistakes. This will have a negative effect on your prospects. Questions in task 2 will generally be focused on an aspect of something. The aspect should be focused on rather than the thing in general. For example, if the question is about women empowerment, do not write a note on women in general, but focus to give a holistic view on women empowerment. You may write more than 250 words since you will be given around 40 minutes for this task, but understand that a perfect 250 word answer weighs more than a grammatically incorrect 400 word answer. So always keep enough time to recheck your answer and correct linguistic inaccuracies. Keep in mind that they can penalize you for going off topic and for using bullet points or notes in the answer. The answer should be written as a paragraph and as nothing else. Moving on to how to prepare for task 2. In this section, you will have to write on the given topic that will test your ability to respond to a given opinion and how you justify your opinion. You will have to support your argument with relevant and suitable examples like reasons, points and justifications. You can share your experiences, knowledge and ideas for a better understanding. This task weighs twice as much when compared to the first task and requires an equally increased care while attending the question. They try to assess your ability to provide a well-organized argument that is presented clearly and concisely. It is expected of you to also provide examples to support ideas and use perfect language. Preparing for both these tasks should be focused on the assessment criteria. The responses are assessed based on coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, the grammatical range and accuracy, and the sense of task achievement displayed. These focal points will help you prepare accordingly for the writing test. That's it for today, guys. Please do come back and subscribe to our channel.